know that the information was sent out to schools all across the country, obviously, and I saw it in the spring, and of course we were busy. We had like 5 trips in a matter of 7 weeks that we were going on, and I saw it and just kept going back to it, and so I wrote and just asked some questions, wanted more information, and over the course of the next weeks and through the summer, the gentleman who was corresponding with me had passed on my interest to Mr. Hurry, which is the head of the Pearl Harbor Committee, Selection Committee, and we had corresponded, and then one day I was actually going to Georgetown with the family to eat it between the antlers, and he called and we talked for a while, and it was really more like a bit of an interview of such, a very informal interview, just getting to know me and the program and what our platform of work is based on. And he said, well, we have already vetted your program, and so you really don't need to submit an audition recording. And that's really all I know. I've never done this, so I don't know all the ins and outs of the committee.
Well, I'll tell you, Florida last year, Hawaii next year. I mean, what classes in any school gets to say they've done that during their high school career?
Yeah.
I mean,
it is huge, and I think that my biggest thrust is to make sure that every kid possible is on that plane. It's classroom-based invitation. We have groups that go to different countries and different places in the summer. A group just had a trip to Greece and to Europe, and kids, pay into it, they sign up for it. And for this is completely classroom-based. Mm-hmm. So that student, that when you start talking about a trip such as this, and they are like, oh, I probably can't do that, or I might not have the money to do that. Those are the kids I want on the plane because they're in this classroom. So we're encouraging them to raise a certain portion of the money, and then the community has been awakened to that, to raise the rest of the money to make sure we're hoping to have 40 kids go. And we're also coordinating with the middle school because they will be upcoming 9th graders.
And let's talk about that part of it, the fundraising. You've got a year and a couple months to, and I think the amount is $120,000 you need to make this work like it's supposed to.
That is our big goal. You always have option A, B, C that we have in mind, but it should run, and of course we can't even look at plane tickets at this point to have exact numbers, but we think it'll probably be between $3,300 and $3,500 a kid.
And that sounds like a lot of money, but when you talk about Georgetown County, Southern Horry County, I mean, if everybody gave $1,
well, and honestly, I have to say, my dear friend Gretchen Downer, immediately after Mr. Hurry called me, I sent her a message and I said, we have to talk, because she and the Pawleys Island Festival of Music and Arts, that whole organization has done so much for this classroom and for the students, and they've had so many opportunities in performance with their events. Last year we performed with the Texas Tenors, and they've got an event coming up with the Sharp family for all of our choruses in Georgetown County this fall, and so many other things that they've done. So they are always at the top of the list, and they say, call us, we're here to help you. So that's who I call, and so we've been in a lot of meetings together and seeing how we can work together. And we also have a big fall gala coming up on November 4th. That will be at Pawleys Island Community Church. It's called A Night Under the Tuscan Moon, and it'll be an Italian dinner and silent auction, and kids will be serving and entertaining, and so that'll be a huge thing. We're trying to find, what I have last seen, there's around 40 World War II veterans in Georgetown County. Not sure what that number is right now, and it was a really big deal when Mr. Hurry was explaining to me. He said, this will probably be the last commemoration and celebration for our World War II veterans of most, because they're not going to be with us long. And so we're actually looking for maybe a World War II veteran that we can include on our trip and take with us if they're up to it. So we are searching. Hallelujah, salvation and glory. it.